Hmm. And at that time, when was it?
It was outgoing winter time, I think 1976.
The same year of that shot.
It was the same day.
So how many hours altogether from the beginning?
Altogether, I've been here up for about 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
How many pictures did you take?
Between 70, 90, 100, I don't know exactly. Most of them I lost somewhere, stolen. About a third part from here to the mountain.
Yes.
The ship was moving from the left side to the right side. From the right side, left side, right side. Always on that way.
Yes.
Several times. She jumps from the left to the right and back.
ちょっと揺れてるところやろうかな。ふらふらふらふらって。
Cold there during summertime.
I see. But this is winter.
Yeah, that's winter.
光ったところ寄ろうかな後でもう一回リピートして。
later time, before it left, by sunset, it moves behind there the tree. And you have seen the picture, and there I got 3 pictures by my photo camera.
The film and photographs taken here on the windswept ridge of Hasenbol were the most impressive. After comparing the stills taken in 1976 with the actual location, Billy and Junichi walk and measure the site. The distance from the camera to the tree was 52 yards. The height of the tree was 31 feet, and the diameter was 21 feet, which visually correlated to the reported size of the beam ship.
When was going down the sun, also by the sunset, it moves here behind, few meters behind the tree, and then I got here 3 pictures. And the sun was somewhere there behind over the horizon.
And how many minutes it stayed here?
Oh, this was maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, not more. And in that time I got these 3 pictures. It was maybe, I don't know exactly, maybe 5 meters behind, 3 meters behind, I don't know.
And this is a picture of a ship known as the beam ship that could be just in front of or just behind the tree.
Cal, you believe this is a model. Why?
Well, as you can see, the branches of the tree do not go in front of the object, so it indicates that this so-called UFO is in front of the tree and not behind it. Now, I would be the first to admit that if the branches of the tree were in front of the object, this would be a very large craft indeed, but it's not. The way you fake a photo like this is you simply have a model in front of a tree and you shoot into the sun. And a lot of Meier's photos are conveniently shot towards the sun to help obscure any sort of supportive structure or device at the very top of them.
That's my bad Zoom working.
This is bad Zoom, I think.
If you try something to do boots, you know, and such things.
How can I adjust the frame? Yes. You see, right? It's okay. Wow, すごいねこれね。 ズームしてるんだって彼が。
I would say these pictures are genuine.
Variation 3 now goes to computer analyst Jim Dilatosa.
This is the new picture that we digitized last week using the microdensitometer. We transferred it over to floppy disk here. I've discovered this interesting program for measuring the edges of things and comparing it to all the other edges in the pictures.
Based on the relationship of those edges?
The width of the edges and the properties in the edges. So we're stretching the data in the edges so we can count how many pixels wide it is. And it's very interesting what happens when you stretch them out, because it becomes very clear. Pixels, these little squares, like building blocks, and pretty easy to count. 6, 7. So this one ranges from 5 to 7 pixels wide, this edge. So we have our range here is from 6 to 8. Now what this tells us in looking at all of the edges on the object is, first of all, that it's not a flat piece of plywood hung in the air, or it's not a paste-up that was done. It actually has shape to it. And in this case, a very wide range, which has to do with focus. Some of the object is more in focus than other parts of the object, which tells me right off at that point that we're dealing with something of size to it. So when we look at models, there's a variety of things that are different than when we look at photographs of these objects. Load in some colors first. That object right there is solid. It's one solid color. There's very little contour in it compared to other objects that are in the photograph, like the trees and things that we have color mapped in the background to be high contrast colors. And I've blown them up so we can look at the edges as pixels. So we're going from the brown object to the horizon. It takes 2 pixels. I mean, you can count it with your finger. You don't even need a computer.
Why is that important? What does it mean?
There's no contour to the object. Remember when we looked at the other photographs that were taken by Meier, the width of the edges ranged from 4 to 9. Point of the story. This is a small model. It's easy to tell small.